Hi, I'm Karen M. Winkleman, the Life Crafting Guide, and you can find out more about me on my website, www.thelifecraftingguide.com. So, before I jump into the energy of July of 2014, I'd like to invite you all to just close your eyes and take a nice, deep breath. Here, I'll do it with you. The reason I'm asking you to do that is that the energy this year has been intense. I don't know anyone who hasn't been touched by some really wild things going on. A lot of health issues have been coming up for people. A lot of emotional issues have been coming up for people. A lot of craziness everywhere. People seem to be acting out. Tempers seem to flare up easily. People seem to be doing unusual things or just not paying attention or not being present. So if you are like others on this planet right now that are being challenged by the energy, please know that you're not alone. And please, please be gentle with yourself. This is all part of our spiritual evolution. And so as we are enmeshed in the energy right now, especially for 2014, it is going to be bringing up any place that you have been denying or ignoring, doing your inner work. So just be aware of that. And the reason I want to make this point again, as we're at the midpoint of the year, is that we're moving into July, and July is a 7 vibration. And 2014 is the 7 vibration. 2 7s together is going to amp it up. So just be aware of that. If you do the inner work, it will shift much more quickly. But the more we stay in resistance to what is going on and what is happening in our life, the more we stay stuck. You don't have to like it. You just have to accept it. Acceptance doesn't mean approval. It just means, okay, this is what's going on. I'd like it to be different. It isn't different. This is what it is. Now, what do I need to look at in myself in order to shift it for me? Because it isn't anything that's going on outside of you that's really causing the problem. It may seem like it is. However, everything is an inside job. Yes, it is all about you. That doesn't mean it in a narcissistic way. It means that everything is conspiring for your greater good, for you to help yourself to shift through stuff that you've been wanting to shift through and lighten your load and let go of some of the baggage you've been carrying around. So that was my public service announcement about the energy of the year. It's not going to get any less intense. However, the more you're willing to face the fears and face the sadness and feel the feelings that you're feeling, the quicker all of this will shift for you. And the bonus right now is we're moving at such a rapid pace that as things shift, it totally leaves your energy field. And it's almost like you can't even remember ever having that problem before. It's just gone. It's gone from your pattern. This is different than it has been in the past. So we are in the process of evolving and moving our vibration up. And so to do that, we have to release any densities that we're still holding on to. This is a good thing, although it may be extremely uncomfortable and disconcerting at times. So let me give you some cause to celebrate. On the beginning of July, Mercury goes direct. It's been in retrograde for all of June. And so communications have been wonky. Technology's been like totally off the charts weird, especially since we've also had a high solar flare activity in June. This is all going to like level out for you in the month of July. So technology comes back online, communication comes a lot easier, smoother. And this will also be helpful in part of the aspect of the 7 vibration in receiving your intuitive messages, from your higher self and from your guides and angels and whoever else you may be working with on the other side. So Mercury was also causing a little bit of dissonance there as well. That plus the energy of 7, bringing up the doubt, the Mercury fed into that. What is that? Is that really a message or am I making this up? So there was a lot of that going on in June. So now you can take a deep breath. Another one. Mercury is going direct. I would give it a couple of days, wait till around the 4th of July, before you would do anything new, start any new projects that haven't already been on the planning stages for months prior to Mercury going direct. So wait until after that. And for any really big purchases or legal things, I would wait till after the 4th of July for that too. So that gives you really something to celebrate. Besides in the U.S., celebrating Independence Day on July 4th. And that's the other intriguing thing, that we would celebrate Independence Day in the United States on the 4th of July, because July also resonates with that sense of independence that is a 7 vibration, a 7 energy, is all about wisdom, knowledge, insight, intuition, logic, mind, balancing head and heart, and doing the inner work, going off, going deep, spiritual growth. All of these are, explicit 7 vibration numbers. Then as you move into the spiritual realm, it's exploration more of unknown territories. And what is the greatest unknown territory of all? Yourself. What makes you tick? What makes you do the things you do, think the things you think, believe the things you believe? So this is a wonderful year and a wonderful month for really gaining insight into what makes you tick if you're willing to do the inner work. You have all the energy working for you in that regard. Flip side, if you're choosing not to do that, not to take a look within, not to face the fears, not to face the sadness, not to face anything that's presenting itself as an obstacle in your life, you just get more of the same. You draw more of the same to you. It will keep ratcheting up the intensity until you are finally willing to look at it. The quicker you pay attention, the easier you move through it. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. And so many people out there don't want to feel this intense energy that's around them. And the easiest way to shift it is to confront whatever it is that you are trying to push away, because you push and it pushes back. You push, it pushes back. That's just how it's going to be. So be gentle with yourself and love yourself. That's my message is going to be this probably for the rest of my life. Learning to love yourself is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. And loving where you are, even if you're not where you want to be. So the other aspects that come into play in July is that we start July off in the water sign of Cancer. So a lot of the stuff that's going to be coming up is dealing with family issues, relationship issues. How are you being responsible or overgiving? How are you nurturing yourself or nurturing others at the expense of yourself? These are all kinds of things that will show up for you to explore. It's emotional. It's water. Then after 3 weeks of being in the sign of Cancer, we move into a fire sign of Leo. And that shifts everything. So you may be finding yourself getting very impatient with yourself or with others, getting angry. It's okay. Feel the feelings that are coming up for you. don't push them down. Otherwise, it can get messy, okay? And love yourself through it. So Leo is great because it's going to help put you back into action. It will help bring up that passion that you have inside of you. Let that bubble up to the surface, okay? Because it can help you move. When you're feeling stuck, anger actually can help put you back into action. And then you can move out of anger into a higher vibration. So don't be ashamed or upset that you're feeling angry. Just feel angry and let it move through you and take the next appropriate action for yourself. So all month, be gentle with yourself. Learn to discern the difference between what your mind and your ego is telling you and what your higher guidance is telling you. And learn to work together with your mind, with your beautiful, beautiful mind, and whatever is coming in from higher guidance, because working together is where you get the most benefit from. Again, I invite you to have a wonderful month of exploration. Take the time you need to go within and be gentle with yourself, and take another nice deep breath. I love you.